Okay guys, this is Deadly Cringe and I am back. Okay, it's like 11:20 p.m. So my parents are trying to sleep, so I won't be talking too loud. Here's my Exodia deck. Right leg, right arm, the head, left arm, left leg. Before I get started on the whole deck, let me just say one thing in particular. I did not actually create this deck. My friend, he's like 19, he actually made me this deck because I had a hard time getting these OD pieces. It actually took me 2 years to get half of the materials for the deck, and then he finished it off because I didn't have enough money to buy the rest of the cards, even though it was like $1 per card. I didn't have the money. Okay, we'll get on with the, it's kind of like with the first card. Okay, 1 level elementary B, 1 pot of advarice, 1 mad reloader, 1 wicked dreadroot. Dreadroot for, he's just a great wall. Pot of advarice if you get Exodia in the grave somehow. Level elementary B, great for stalling. 1 jar turtle, great for defense. 1 deep diver, search out. 1 different dimension capsule. I will just say this, never use a different dimension capsule and actually put an Exodia piece. Always put like a magical mallet or something, because nobody's everybody's gonna take your bluff and you can just keep drawing. 1 prime material dragon, great for stall as well. 1 Exodia necross, and yes, I will say this before, I don't have Exodia as the Forbidden Lord, but I'm trying to get it, and my friends just will not trade it to me because they know I'll do lots of damage with it. And I'm trying to get a cyber dark, a couple cyber dark cards, so that'll look for that in the future. An original slifer the Sky Dragon, but it's an original. It's the original of the originals, and how you can tell is it actually has new ID number, so it's the original of the originals, but it was a fake, I guess. It was the originals, and then they made it fake, so you even got the back cover that actually is real. So give props to if somebody actually made this fake or not, but I remember getting that in the actual pack. So when people say that's fake, well, I actually got that in a pack, like when I was in kindergarten, so that was like 11 years ago. Well, yeah, something like that. Well, no, it'd be like 9 years or something like that. 1 card trader, recycle, 1 pot of duality, 1 contract with Exodia, 1 wall of revealing light. Now we're getting to the two cards. 2 painful choices. You select 5 cards in your deck. Your opponent selects 1, it goes to your hand, the rest go to the grave. So that'd be great if you have put a penten in there or something. They'll probably never let you get a penten. Couple ace for chance. Heads, you get draw 1 card, draw 2 cards. Tails, your opponent draws 2 cards. Marshmallon, 2 marshmallon, great for stalling. So say you attack, it's in face down defense position, like my Yugioh deck against this. Bam, marshmallon. I have to say my Yugioh deck actually has beaten this deck, but it was like I had to use recycle, so almost every turn I was about to die. 3 magical mallets for recycling, great for in the deck. 3 jar of greeds, your opponent's turn, get out a jar of greed, you know, use it. 3, this is not a, I'll just say this is not legal in tournaments and stuff because of the amount of cards that are in it, because none of it, like we just had it, so it would be for fun around the house, and it works wonders. 3 witches, again, not legal at all. 3 sangan, so you can tell this is really illegal to use in an actual tournament. And 3 pot of greeds. Who doesn't like a pot of greed? I'm trying to actually get more pot of greeds to have me and my friend do an actual duel with like a pot of greed deck, and basically the point of the deck is to whoever decks out first. And then 3 pentens. Put these guys any way to the graveyard, any way possible. They go to the graveyard. You get out another penten. So So yeah, that's the heart of the deck. I'll explain some things. Okay, so let me go through here. Sangan for getting out one of the pieces, witch for getting out the pieces. So there's 6 possibilities for just witch. Then you got potter of greeds. Then you got jar of greeds. Magical mallet, recard. Just an overview. Marshmallon. Just who doesn't like marshmallon? You gotta be kidding me if you don't like him. Great stall card. This is somewhat of a stall deck, I would say. Handful choice. Wall of Reeling Light. How this card actually works, because my friend was confused on this. You pay any multiple of 1,000, and none of your opponent's monsters with attack equal or less can attack. So say big hitter deck I'm facing, really huge hitter deck. That like 6 samurai. Well, not 6 samurais, like a whatchamacallit, not Yugioh, crap. It's the like Raphael Phantasm deck or something like that, whatever you want to call it, Sacred Beast deck. Pay 4,000. They can't hit with anything but their Phantasm. So usually, if you're lucky, contract with Exodia. That only works if all 5 pieces are on the grave. There's no way, if there's one piece gone, there's no way you can get out necross, and it has to be in your hand. Pot of duality. Look at the top 3 cards. You reveal the top 3 cards in your deck. Select one, the rest go back in your deck. So yeah, card trader in your standby phase. If anybody doesn't know it, I'm gonna replace the slifer because it's not legit anymore. So I'm gonna get the real one that comes out, and whenever it was supposed to be this year, March or something of this year, but they held it back in Japanese version. It's still in there, so I want it in English. Okay, Necross. Let me just say, this guy is the biggest hitter of this whole deck. I don't care who you did. He gains 800 attack per turn. He starts out with 1,500 attack, and there is he increases by 500. He's got 1,800 attack to start out with, 0 defense. There is no way, absolutely, you can get him off the field except by removing any piece of Exodia from your grave. So say you just are just gonna wipe him. Yeah, you know what I mean? If you've gotten all the forbidden ones in the graveyard and you're just like, yeah, you're not gonna win, it's all over. This guy, I think, is one of the top 5 broken cards in history, because he can just win you the game. You still had 8,000 life points, but they had the biggest hitters, like, had not a Phantasm, but they had, like, a Raphael and stuff like that, or a Yugioh deck against this guy. This guy changes the course, because you cannot kill him at all. You can use spells, traps, effect. It doesn't even matter if you have a card that says no matter their effect, it destroys that card or does any damage. This card will never be destroyed unless by in the grave. He actually breaks all rules. Prime material, if my opponent has a burn deck, I gain the life points he's trying to burn me with, and I can, if this guy would be destroyed by spell or trap, or effect, I can just target. I can discard 1 card in my hand to keep him on the field. But I can choose, so that's the only good thing about this guy. He's a wall if I want to, and he's not if I don't. You know. So if I've got all Exodia pieces, but I do want to get out Necross just for the fun of it. Yeah, great card. And Necross, if you didn't see, he's limited edition and hollow. DD, of course. Deep Diver, how that card actually works. You destroy him. If he was destroyed after the battle phase, this guy, you get to select a card with 1,500 attack. Well, choose one monster in your deck and place it on top of your deck. So that's great. Jar Turtle. I have 2 others, so I'm gonna actually use those for my Jar of Greed decks that I'm gonna make. 2 of them exactly the same, except like I'm gonna have 2 cards. Like I might have 2 different cards, like a worm card 2 worm cards that I draw cards, and 2 other weird cards, and just, you know, but Jar of Turtle's gonna be cool. The Wicked cards I think are awesome, but I think they should have, like, all the Wicked cards should be basically God cards, God mod basically, and unable to be targeted by spells. And yes, this guy is hollow. and limited edition. I don't know if they've ever made a Wicked that's not limited edition. I don't know if my Racer is or not, but I don't know. It's in my other deck. So yeah, dreadroot, 4,000 attack, 4,000 defense, great card. Mad Reloader when he's destroyed. This guy is an okay guy. You can take him in or kick him out. He only works if you have a lot of cards in your hands. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, send 2 cards from your hand to the graveyard to draw 2 cards. That would only work if, say he's, that only work if you wanted to get out Necross really badly, like you're gonna lose the duel even if you try and draw Exodia. You've already lost too many pieces, and advarice is gone. So, yeah, and then there's level luminary B. Hope you guys like. Yeah, I've been prepping for, making videos. So, see you guys in a bit. Bye.